But Ben, so what else are you doing? Because you directed a comedy special, so your ambitions can't be solely in writing novels.
No, but it's been crazy fun. And then Lemon Party, I've been really excited that people have been donating to the Patreon immediately and binging all the episodes we've been putting on there. Patreon.com/Lemon Party. It is hard to find the Lemon Party podcast on YouTube, though, which I didn't really think about. I guess it's one of those words that it doesn't save in your search. So I think, but if you type in Ben Avery podcast, it comes up.
How many episodes do you have out now? On YouTube.
On YouTube. So when does this come out?
This will be out tomorrow.
Okay, so I'm putting one out tomorrow morning, so that'll be our third regular.
You probably just don't have a big enough footprint on there yet. And Lemon Party is probably such.
You're Jewish, right? I know this is a random question.
No, I'm not.
Oh, damn it! I thought
you're Catholic,
Jewish.
aren't you?
Everybody asked me that. No, I was raised very conservative Christian.
Somebody spread the rumor online that you're Jewish, dude. I'll be honest.
There's a lot of rumors about me.
I thought
I've
you
read
were
that you're Jewish.
But yeah, Ben.
A lot of rumors about my wife. It's crazy. Everybody thinks we're pregnant right now. We're not.
Don't say we're pregnant, even when she is pregnant.
Everybody thinks she's pregnant,
but she's not.
That's right.
Yeah.
She wants to be.
Really? So
Yeah.
why don't you fucking do it? Don't you got you got a little cash?
I'm talking to my doctor.
Okay.
What's going on?
Sperm
Well, we're
counts are
seeing
low.
if I could do it.
Okay. You want to just try?
I'm going to my doctor to get permission, and he goes, you know, I'm just your like fitness instructor, right?
As long as you stretch out adequately, you're all good, my boy.
Is there a sperm count issue?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I've never tried, but surely I hope not. God,
Not one.
I hope not. I was just
you
making
never
a
had.
joke.
You never had one get past the goalie.
No, never have.
Do you have sex with her without a condom and finish inside of your wife?
I don't finish inside my wife. No, because then she would get pregnant.
Well, the pre-cum can totally do it, my friend, and it's obviously they have a concentration of sperm.
According to Men's Health, pulling out, if you do it correctly, meaning if you actually pull out, a lot of guys can wait just a fraction of a second too long.
Black guys, because the penis is too big, so they can't. It's not enough time.
Yeah, it's hard
to get it out.
It's like yanking a really long worm out of a hole. It takes a while.
It'll take a while.
But if you do it correctly and the entire actual climax does not go inside, it's actually very effective in preventing pregnancy. So don't think that you're sterile just because pulling out hasn't resulted in a pregnancy.
Oh, I don't think I'm sterile. No. To be completely honest, we've never had sex before. we're waiting until one of us dies first.
Listen, motherfucker.
Necrophilia.
After the pod tonight, dude, just go home and lay one in her. Unprotected, no pull out.
I'm sure she'd be very happy about that. I always mix up the holes, though.
Oh, Danny, yeah, he goes for the
Once
top
the lights
one.
go down, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
Anything could be happening.
And they're so close together. They're so similarly shaped. Where do you live?
There's dogs in the room. I'm over here, maybe 15 minutes from here, like north.
Dope.
I'm over by like Century City, Beverly Hills. Like
Damn, dude. Super good area.
Yeah.
I love Century City.
Like Pico Robertson. I don't know what they are.
Sort of by UCLA, not too far from that neighborhood.
There's a lot of hot chicks walking around
You
that area.
got an apartment or a house?
Oh, yeah.
We rent a home there.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's that home going for? Like,
That's exactly what it is.
Of course.
Yeah.
And it's probably a 3-bedroom, 2-bedroom?
It's 2.
I know it.
Yeah, the rental market was crazy when we had to move back.
damn, dude. What's your wife doing?
Well, I don't want to say what she does, but because people will look it up.
Sure,
but
sure.
She has a job.
She works at Girls,
Really?
Girls on Sunset, Danny. It's a good gig. She makes good money.
That's
but
right.
I've seen her there. But
That whiskey is getting to Leo over here.
sorry.
I like.
I did say your wife's a stripper. That is not.
No, that's fine.
In
I
my
don't
Italian
care.
household, if my father was sitting here right now, he would be shunned. He would shun me for saying something like that
Yeah,
to a man.
that's a damn nice area over there. Okay, you got the house, you got all the dogs running around, you've got your wife that you're trying to get pregnant, but you're afraid to not pull out on.
Yeah, I'm trying to corner her in a room to get her pregnant.
She's very evasive.
It's
our
like
third-
it's like a wrestling a pig or something.
I like it.
Ben, so what else are you working on the side? Because I know you
So I'm
directed
actually
Tim's comedy special.
I did,
and it was
yeah.
it looked great.
Oh,
it was a
thank
great
you.
special. I
Thank you.
congratulated about that.
Thank you.
Both of you guys did a great job on that.
Thank you. I'm a kind of, you said I'm a put together guy, meaning that I appear very boring. Really, is probably what you mean. I write all day.
Okay.
That's what I do. I write all day. I'm just finished a novel that I'm going back through and editing, and I'm gonna self-publish it.
Okay.
It's funny. Danny has numerous novels.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, they're not novels. They're nonfiction. But
I didn't know you were a writer.
I came from a self-publishing background. That was my first
What?
thing before
You
YouTube.
guys, I could see you guys hanging out. I'm just saying.
Wait, are you for real?
Couple of white
Pull up,
privilege.
Go
little
on
bastards.
Amazon right now. Search Danny Mullen.
You guys could discuss your white privilege and your father's careers.
So you just write nonfiction?
I did. So check this out. Here's my Amazon groupings. This is
go to the happy endings one because that's my favorite.
no. The best one is when you're.
Oh, are they memoirs?
Yes, they're memoirs.
Oh, interesting.
You like
They're
that
memoirs and essays.
What do you think of the title of that third one there?
When your girlfriend bangs a black dude. This one's the best one. The title or the cover art is sweet too.
Oh, wow.
Go back up to the cover.
Isn't it
There
the
we go.
best to just write all day?
Look at that. Look at that, Ben. I agree wholeheartedly, but I mean, who doesn't want to read that fucking book right there, dude? This was a
shadow
nonfiction.
dick.
I'm gonna go home and buy that.
This is a nonfiction story. It's an essay / story about in 2015. My girlfriend told me she banged a black guy with a gigantic cock, and it completely destroyed my confidence. And this,
That's what my fucking book's about.
well, bad news. This sold about 28 copies, Ben, so I quit while you're ahead. But no, I absolutely love it. To answer your question, when there's nobody in my apartment and I just cue up some music, I get a fresh cup of coffee, open the windows, pace around the room, writing, and my room's cleaned up, and I've got an immaculate workspace. It is heaven. It is the best part of my job. And yeah, when I used to write these, that was all I did. And read.
Ben, what's your routine? How do you write, Ben?
I wake up, I meditate, I do TM.
Me too. I meditate. I don't know if I'm doing TM.
Look at us. We're
Transcendental.
both Los Angeles assholes.
Yes, we
How
are.
about
Yeah,
that?
we are.
I love to wake up, do a little TM, and then I drink tea, and then I start writing. Well, hold on. I take a cold shower and walk the dogs at some point between that.
What kind of dogs do you have?
I have two. I have an Australian Shepherd, a mini thing with a huge ass,
Nice.
and a three-legged dog named Emma, who's like a lab pit mix.
You know, I know all these dogs weren't serving in Iraq. Why are there so many three-legged fucking dogs roaming around LA?
Well, I hit mine with my car. I'm not joking.
You're a piece of
That's
shit,
how the
dude.
leg.
That's how I met the dog.
Oh.
Otherwise, I would have never taken this dog in.
Sounds like a romantic comedy for bestiality fans.
So you hit the dog and it got its
Funny
severed
enough,
its leg?
It was the day I had lost my pet beagle, who I loved more than anything. He got hit by a car and died.
And then you hit another dog to celebrate.
That's right. Yeah, to just like get one back on the universe.
Fuck you, God, you evil bastard.
So sad. Beagles are experimented on because they're so docile and sweet.
Yeah, I know.
It's really
Dr.
fucked
Fauci,
up.
like,
Oh, that was
saw
so
that?
fucked.
Sliced and diced?
I forgot about. I've been starting to forgive Fauci in my head a little bit, but I've seen the clip of him giving approval to people just to throw them in incinerators, lock them in cages with flesh-eating bugs. So fucked
Yeah,
up.
it's fucked.
So fucked
yeah,
up.
it's so fucked up.
So
Well, I ran over a dog. I don't know if that's as bad, but it was on accident.
Your intentions were pure.
Didn't die?
No, she's still alive
Right,
to this
'cause
day.
yeah, wow.
She lost a leg, but I hit her. My mom called me and said that the pet dog was dead. Tippy was the dog's name.
Tippy,
Which is a good name for a
Tippy.
beagle because they have a white tip
Uh-huh.
Wow.
at the end of the tail. And it was a very fat dog that was, it had autonomy, which beagles typically do.
That's a weird sentence. My beagle had autonomy.
They're very defiant. They're in love with their own ways. You know, they don't really listen to anybody. So, of course, this dog it was a lemon beagle. 10 years.
Everything comes
Lemon
back
party.
to
Lemon
lemons.
party, baby.
Did you fuck your beagle with an old Japanese man?
It died getting fucked. My
Oh,
mom calls me,
God.
hey, the pet dog died getting fucked to death.
Oh,
If it was an old Japanese man, then he ate it.
But it got hit by a car, so
Oh, cream feel. Continue. I'm sorry, but
it ran over and died. And I was very sad when my mom called me. I woke up from a nap. I called and saw her call. And then so I just started driving. And I'm in the middle of Texas. I go way off. I'm just driving aimlessly.
was this when you moved to Texas?
No,
to do the show?
So no. So I was born and raised in Texas.
Austin area?
No, 4 hours north of Austin in Abilene, Texas.
So that's north of Dallas too.
West of Dallas.
Okay. That's
So it's all, I've moved all over West Texas.
Mm-hmm.
I was born in Lubbock, home of Buddy Holly, And I moved all over because my dad was a
Didn't
basketball
the
coach.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre happen really close to Lubbock?
Probably.
That's
Prob-
I had a
I've met
buddy
the people
in
there,
college
probably.
from Lubbock. Yeah,
Mhm.
This dog
Told me
slam.
that.
Texas Tech.
yeah.
Bobby Knight. You know it.
Okay, so you got the bad news. You went out driving in a depressed haze.
Yeah, and listening to sad white guy music. The National, Kid A by Radiohead.
Of course.
Trying to
Fucking-
think what else. Oh, Bon Iver.
Everything in its right place.
Dude, I've
Except for the
listened,
Beagle, apparently.
I love that you know Kid A because that's probably the album I've listened to the most in my entire life.
I used to write to that album a lot. I really love that ending song, Motion Picture Soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful. I remember when I lived in San Francisco, I wrote all these 3 books, and I remember just looking out the window on a sunny San Francisco day, looking at the hillside to that song, and I was like, this is pretty good.
It's pretty good,
line.
yeah.
Yeah, Kid
but
A's
You
good.
guys are so cute.
OK Computer's fucking sweet too. Yeah, Kid A is challenging. You gotta. I feel sort of douchey when I listen to Kid A. It's one of the first records I ever bought, and I hated it when I was in 4th grade. But I bought it, so I had to pretend like I liked it whenever I played it in the car
Sure,
with
because
my parents.
you don't even understand yourself yet.
No,
So
no.
much less you don't understand the album.
Of course not that album. For people who aren't aware, I mean, when I bought that album, the other albums I owned were Hybrid Theory by Linkin Park and All Killer No Filler by Sum 41.
Nice.
All right, a little bit more immediate, a little bit more hooky. And then Kid A, the guys at Radiohead fully thought it was going to destroy their career when they put it out because it's so goddamn experimental.
Sure.
And commercially, I'm not sure it did too well.
It was
but
their Yeezus.
Is that a Kanye West reference?
That's a Kanye West reference.
I don't know anything
Sorry,
about
I forgot you
Kanye's
guys
music.
are into your 50s.
No, I didn't know Kanye's.
You're like, who?
I don't know his music. I don't listen to
He
hip
doesn't
hop.
know the album you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
But radio.
I'll keep it to a white band references
Please
for the
continue.
rest of the show.
More beagle killing music, or it wasn't a beagle that you cut its leg off. I keep getting confused. But yeah, dude, Kid A. It ended up being considered. I think it's considered the greatest record, probably of this century or this millennium.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, I mean it is.
Is that what everybody says?
Basically, yeah, it's considered like the greatest album of. People say the 2010s, but I mean probably the last. I mean this whole entire millennium.
Have you ever met a guy at a party where he's like, actually, Pablo Honey's the best album? Just like, I've learned, I've done this only a couple of times before. It's this weird hack in life where someone is talking to you and it sucks so much ass, you could actually just turn around and walk away as they're talking.
You do.
Have
that
you
when
ever
somebody
done
says-
that to somebody? I've done it like twice in my life. And you hear, as you turn around, it's the best feeling in the world. Because they realize they keep talking, but then it starts to trail off very slowly. And then you realize that, and then at some point they just stop talking because they realize you just left.
And you do that if somebody says that anyone can play guitar.
No, I'm a
is
huge-
better than.
You do that to someone
Idiotic.
that you're never going to see again, though, right?
Oh, obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to do that to my wife. That would be
And
insane.
that would be that'd be great. Honestly, have you never done that to your wife?
It's a better alternative than hitting her if she really says
That's
something.
true.
How
It's
are
just
things?
leave.
How are things at home?
Well, we're still.
Things aren't
I still
good.
want to hear about
Really?
his.
You're Byron Allen.
We've
Last time I saw you, you were getting a fight with your wife.
so Ben, you're writing these days, and then what are these novels you're writing? What's the subject matter on these?
So this one is about, and the reason that I'm writing this is, do you know Sam Talent? Very funny stand-up comedian, Sam Talent. Sam, I told him, because I go way back with Sam, and he wrote a book called Running the Light about a failed stand-up comedian in his like 50s who's doing the road. It's very sad. It's an amazing book.
Adam Carolla's got a movie based on that. It's called Road Hard, I think. It's
Oh,
about an
nice.
old stand-up comedian who he got divorced and he's broke and he's got to go back on the road.
Nice. I'm a huge Adam Carolla fan.
Me too. I love
Yeah.
him.